Dear colleagues, we are glad to represent our research devoted to parsing technique in computer lexicography. The research is carried out on the basis of the digital text of the Dictionary of Spanish Language. One of the main tasks of modern lexicography is to use the potential of the digital environment to meet the information needs of today's advanced users and lexicographers. In this regard, explanatory dictionaries of national languages as the most complicated multi-parameter lexicographic systems are of the great interest, since they provide the most complete lexicographic description of a language, are created by leading specialists, and have wide opportunities to use modern digital technologies to the fullest extent. But the problem of extracting linguistic information for its further use has not been resolved at present time. Therefore, the focus of the research is made on the parsing technology to develop the virtual lexicographic laboratory on the basis of the dictionary text parsed from the online version of a Spanish language dictionary. Despite the availability of advanced user interfaces, their ability to search, analyze, and summarize linguistic information primarily for professionals is still limited. Authors traditionally develop not only the structure and content of dictionary entries, but also the search capabilities of the dictionary. As a result, the problem of extracting linguistic information for its further use by experts in their research has not yet been solved. So the goals of our research work are to develop interface schemes for linguistic research based on the dictionary entries of an explanatory dictionary, to design the structure and implementation of a database to support lexicographic data, and to build an effective research toolkit. The research results are to be applied in creating the virtual lexicographic laboratory for Spanish dictionary. The virtual lexicographic laboratory is designed to work with the dictionary of the Spanish language in digital environment. Successful implementation of VLL project would be a great advance in translation lexicography due to reliable language material, linguistics to study the principles of Spanish vocabulary presentation, developing new approaches to designing explanatory dictionary interfaces. The Spanish language dictionary in question comprises more than 93,000 units representing morphological, lexical, and syntactic levels of the Spanish language. Besides lexical meanings, also provides information on etymology, grammar, syntax, and usage features of the words composing the head word list. Spanish language dictionary was published by the Royal Academy of Spain in October 2014. It is still the most comprehensive and representative explanatory dictionary of the Spanish language. Parsing a printed technology, parsing of a printed dictionary text is the very first technology that was developed and created at the Ukrainian Lingua-Information Fund to convert the printed Ukrainian language dictionary in 20 volumes into the database format during the creation of a virtual lexicographic laboratory designed to publish and update the dictionary. The parsing process using this technology includes the following steps: analyzing the printed text and constructing a conceptual model of the lexicographic system, scanning the text, recognizing and reproducing the text in a digital word processor with the recovery of structural element markers in linear text, database schema construction based on the conceptual model, and conversion of a marked up text into a database. Then the the last steps were building a computer-based toolkit to provide access to the structural elements of dictionary entries. Development of computer toolkit to build some dictionaries on the basis of the main dictionary text. Parsing a dictionary in PDF format is an approved variant of the first technology, and it is applied to work with dictionaries in the publishing system format. The parsing technology was applied to the Dictionary of Ukrainian Biological Terminology, and the main stage are converting dictionary text into a word processor format, building a conceptual model of the lexicographic system, text verification, recovering structural element markers in linear text, using basic HTML markers for marking up structural elements, building an XML schema based on a conceptual lexicographic model, conversion of marked up text into structured XML file, building database schema based on the XML structure, then converting an XML file into database. And the last stage was building a website offering a predefined interface. The parsing procedure algorithm first created and used for dictionary of Spanish language is as follows. First, scanning the printed text of the dictionary, recognizing and generating a verified list of headwords of the dictionary entries. Second, developing a program bot that reads dictionary entries in HTML5.0 version from the dictionary website. Third, building a conceptual model of the lexicographic system based on the structure of the dictionary entry as represented on the dictionary website. Fourth, establishing the correspondence of HTML markers to structural elements of the conceptual model. A special software package was developed for this purpose. Fifth, building the schema of an XML file. Sixth, converting linear text in HTML markup to an XML file. Seventh, designing a database. And eighth, building software tools to provide the access to the structural elements. Based on the analysis of the texts of printed and online versions of Spanish dictionary entries, we identified the following parameters of the left part: lemma forms, regional variant, etymology, inflection, and spelling. The right part consists of elements describing the lexical meaning. The polysemy of a headword is determined by the number of these descriptions. Each description includes several structural elements, namely definition number, set of marks, definition, encyclopedic reference, comment, and illustration. Dictionary entry visualization with HTML language. The text in bold is the text which can be seen on the screen, that the rest being hidden text that manages the visualization of the dictionary entry. The HTML text served as the basis for determining every parameter. The structure of a dictionary is clarified by searching for articles using combination of these characteristics. The main window consists of the following interface elements: a panel, a headword search panel, a headword units window, and window for the formatted text of dictionary entry, and window for plain text with HTML markers. The search panel displays all the headwords of the dictionary in alphabetical order. Headword list search filters, which include entering a string of characters that either start or end with the search phrase, or you can choose a search word by clicking on it in the register in headword list. The dictionary enter mode in the current version of this virtual lexicographic laboratory is intended for selecting dictionary entries that meet parameters of structural elements of a dictionary entry. The mode is activated by clicking the selection menu, after which a dialog box appears. The dialog box has two tabs: headword parameters and explanatory part parameters. Each of parameters can be selected or omitted, depending on the search purpose of the user searching for linguistic information. The full text search mode is effective when you need to select dictionary entries by certain meta-language elements of Spanish dictionary. For example, you can use various labels, symbols that make up additional comments. So, as a result, we today the virtual lexicographic laboratory of the Spanish language dictionary performs the following functions. Inventory of headwords that meet the set of parameters, studying the linguistic features of headwords in the text of a dictionary entry. This makes it possible to identify irregularities in the Spanish language that are implicit in the dictionary, and statistical studies that demonstrate the frequencies of the studied linguistic phenomena, for example, the ratio of native and borrowed vocabulary. Thank you very much for your attention.